What's up, guys? Reporting live from the world famous Jungle Gym and Jungle Gym podcast studios. Reporting bright and early today and each and every morning, Monday through Friday. Thank you to my loyal Jungle Gym fam, my loyal Jungle Gym-ers. Thank you for your continued love and support. I am looking for a sponsor too, local or non. I promote all that is healthy to make you look good and feel good and to do good and to be good. Please leave me a comment in the comment section regarding topics or questions or issues you might have, or please DM. Today's topic is protein, bro. So protein is important too. For you strong, burly boys out there, it is important to eat a sufficient amount of protein too. But a few weeks ago, I think I talked about some good fats too. There are good, better quality choices you should take or you should pick too. First and foremost, my favorite protein sources for my diet too. I eat eggs almost every day too. They are versatile. I've been making omelets since I'm like 16. So you do the math, I'm 45 years old, damn near 30 years of eating eggs. I am around 195 to 200 pounds, so I eat about 6 eggs a day when I eat them too, per serving. Sometimes I eat like 7, sometimes I have just 4 or 5. It all depends too on my appetite and my activity level. I like protein powder too. So these are my choices or my favorites too. The reason why it's cheap, it's convenient, same like eggs. I don't like protein shakes. I don't fucking put them in a shaker cup and have that shit stinking in my car. And like, to me, it's just like, it's just a step I don't want to take too. So I actually get a bowl and I get one of those small yogurts and I put it in the bowl and 1 scoop of protein powder, and then I'll mix it up too. So it's like a yogurt. It actually tastes like cake icing too, right? So it's kind of like a treat. I'll add cinnamon or chocolate chips or a little bit of honey too to make it really, really sweet too. So I'm actually eating a low calorie, high protein food, but it actually tastes like a dessert. So it's kind of like a treat. Another thing, another it is real early, but we're still kicking it. Another protein source I like is shrimp too. Another thing, it is really convenient too, and fairly cheap too. It is super low calorie too. It's all protein too. It can't get any easier than pulling a bag of shrimp out of the freezer and letting it thaw, and then you can pick at it and eat it too. You can actually add shrimp to rice or pasta, or you can add shrimp with like grilled vegetables, or you can have like, you know, some other snack foods on the side too. The reason why is super low calorie too, right? I'm very versatile. Another thing, I mean, I'm just like y'all, I like to barbecue, so I'll eat steak and chicken too. But I mean, I always like make it easier too, so like I don't really stress or pay no mind to cooking or my diets too. I like to choose and pick like whatever foods I have that I want to, so I'll pretty much eat almost the same things too. Some tips and tricks too with protein. So if you are trying to get stronger too, you don't worry about the calories too, and eat a little bit better quality proteins like steak too. That'll have you like a little bit stronger too, that have a little bit more nutrients too. Even like dark meat chicken too has a little bit more fat and a little bit more B vitamins too. But on the other side, if you want to stay lean too, obviously it is a calorie game. I say this all the time too with the calories. If you eat a little bit less calories than you burn off, you'll lose weight. If you eat too much calories than you normally eat, you'll probably stay the same or gain weight too. So basically, if you want to stay lean and stay trim or lose weight, you have to eat low calorie protein sources too, right? For example, one egg is 75 calories, whereas one egg white is only like 16 or 17 calories. So there's a huge difference too. You can eat eggs all the time, but if you want to stay trim too, kind of go a little bit light on the whole eggs and make like an egg white omelet too. Yeah, so basically that's it too. The importance and the role of protein is important too in your diet too. So first and foremost, it's a calories game too. So if you want to kind of lose weight, you're going to have to bring your calories down. So then the most important thing after that is the protein too, right? So obviously I'm talking to you guys, to the hardworking burly boys of Windsor. So keep your calories in check, don't binge too. And now the star of the show is protein too. So if you are a 200-pound guy, you don't have to get your calculator and fucking do the math. Eat like 150 to 200 or a little bit above grams of protein each day too. So basically it can pretty much add up pretty easily too if you have a decent sized breakfast and you have some protein at lunch and even a lot of protein at dinner and maybe some later at night too. I would say space it out throughout the day too. But protein is, I always say my diets are proactive too, so we don't suffer, we have them work for us, so we should be feeling strong and have lots of energy. But with protein, it is hard for your body to digest protein, so you actually burn calories eating too, right? So you actually burn calories eating breakfast. That starts the metabolism up in the morning too. It starts to rev your motor up for the day. It is easy for your body to digest carbs and carb calories. So your body is like talking to you. It's like, just bring it on. Your body's sitting on the couch, just eating all the time too. No problem. I'll have some more carbs. I'll have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But if it's protein too, it's super hard for your body to grind up or to digest protein calories and protein foods too. So your body actually burns calories through digestion. So it is almost it's not an old trick. It's not anything new too. Like a high protein or a moderate protein diet will have you staying lean and hard and lose weight all the time too. Protein there's an old term, has like a drying effect too, because there's no sugar in protein too, right? But another thing, it's like that is the mainstay too. So you can play around with your carbs and proteins after too, but make sure your protein is like the number one thing in your diet too. Scientifically proven, moderate to high protein diets make you lose the most weight too. So basically keep your protein in check too. I said my top sources or my proteins that I like to eat every day. There are also some dog shit proteins too that are less quality, that have less nutrients. I would probably not eat them too. I would not, like with my diets too, I want to eat the most, like the best foods that have the most nutrients too, to feed your body and stuff like that. This was just a short one today, but you got to remember, like, if you want some homework for the weekend, don't eat like a fucking asshole. Enjoy yourself, but make sure you kind of whether you're going to the grocery store, whether you're going to a restaurant, whether you're going to a party too, try to incorporate some protein, some good low calorie, clean, good sources, fresh food too. Um, as the star of the show or your first option when you eat too, and then you can have like some potatoes or a salad or some pasta or some vegetables after too. Your meals and your diets should be balanced too with a variety of protein, carbs, and fats too. But protein is the star of the show. Gonna have you looking good, gonna have you feeling good, gonna have you feeling strong. It's gonna have you recover your tired, aching muscles. But before I start to ramble, this was just a shorty. I hope everyone has a good weekend. Be good.